Um, what's going on, guys? It's Alex here. So I haven't posted a video to this series in forever, but I can explain. So, I recorded probably about 48 hours worth of content, and out of nowhere, my PC crashed. And all of those files got corrupted along with a bunch of games and stuff like that. I'm really happy this world didn't get corrupted. But we've made a lot of progress. I'm just gonna actually have this one as a tour because it's been a while since you guys have seen an episode of this. So obviously, we killed the Ender Dragon, we got Elytras, we got Shulker Boxes. But when we started out, this oak wood house was really all we had. Then we expanded the land here a bit. We expanded the land. We built a sheep farm, which was good, because we needed wool. Then we cut down a bunch of stuff. We built this building, which we later turned into an enchanting room, with the help of over here, which used to be a sugarcane farm. Now it's just a bamboo farm, which we use for our villagers, which is actually what we got after that. And then after the villagers, we built some farms. This is an automatic melon farm. The other one over here is an automatic pumpkin farm. I used them to upgrade farmers and everything. And then we went and killed the Ender Dragon. We started brewing potions, which is what this building's for. I built a cobblestone generator, which also has mending healing. This is our brewing building. Then I completely finished this wall, and started building outside here. Originally I was just going to use this as a map room, which has a lodestone on the top of it, so if you use a compass on it, you can tell where the map room is, which is great. But then I built a little room like on this side of it, and then I made it a tunnel, which leads to my house. And then I built out this dirt platform a bit, and it was to like here and to like here. But then I built this 64 by 64 building. Or it's not 64 by 64, I think it's 63 by 63. But in that originally was just some sugarcane farms, which are over here. But I have them built like this because I can grab the sugarcane in this one, jump through, and then grab it in this one, which I'm not grabbing right now, I don't need it. After that, I built this automatic furnace and this lava farm so I could get lava. Then I built this cactus farm, which is now what I use for XP. And then the newest addition to this area is my creeper farm, which I'm in peaceful right now because I'm doing a world tour, and I don't want anything blowing up while I do that, but that's what that was. So the first thing I built over here was this blacksmith, because I wanted a place that I could, like, display weapons or whatever, so I built this. And then it lit on fire, but I actually liked how it turned out, so I left it. Then next, I built this. I actually built this. This is just a tunnel that I use for mining. I was thinking of building like a tunnel system in here, like a tunnel city. I still might, but now this is just a storage room for extra garbage and whatever. If I dedicate it to something later, well, I actually probably might use it for like just stone brick, or just one of these blocks, like whether it's sandstone, purpur, or honeycombs. Because after building that, I built this farm, which has a few beehives and a bunch of flowers and bees, so they can breed and whatever. Then next, I built over here, which is a villager trading area because I wanted to build a medieval city. So we have a stonemason here, and we have a leatherer here. Then we have some things set up to put villagers in. This is gonna be another one. I just wanted to frame it. Then I actually made some lore for the world. So this is the city square. Over there is Willsburg Port, and then that is the statue of Azeroth, which actually also has lore for it. So obviously it says Throne of Azeroth. There's candles here. He has the dragon egg, and he is missing his arms and head. And I'm gonna read this. It says, King Azeroth, No Arms Gunderson III, was killed during a battle against the Ender Dragon. His army avenged him after he was decapitated. So that is kind of the lore, and that's why the dragon egg's here. But then I decided to turn this into a full-blown, like, kingdom, and I started filling in this area over here. I built this little path, which also goes to the opening of this. Then there's this, which is just a building. For now, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it has, like, a bookshelf and a lectern, a crafting table, a chest and a barrel. And then up here, it has, like, a roof area, which I actually think is pretty cool, because it kind of gives a balcony. I also built this gate over here, which I think kind of adds to, like, the effect. But the plan now is to kind of carve away at a bunch of areas. Either start building more buildings here, start building more farms to get things faster, or to, like, expand my area that I have to work with, because obviously I can build stuff in here, but, like, I don't know if that's what I want to do. I also want to do something in here, like I want to make trading ships or whatever, and I could do, like, pirate raids, and I could kind of have this, like, all as one giant kingdom area, which I think is really cool. Or, like, different kingdoms. Like, there could be trade ships in here, but there could also be, like, I could build, like, military ships in here, like, shooting at each other and stuff, and I feel like that would be really cool, because I can really easily farm concrete, because I can just fly around and find a gravel spot, but I literally live next to a desert, so I can just carve away at these walls. This was also where I used to kill creepers, if you couldn't tell. So I have to fill in all those holes. I also built a wheat farm. This was to level up farmers originally, but then once I got their pumpkin and melon trades, that was really my big thing, which I can grab my melons. I don't have a lot. I emptied them a couple hours ago, so it's not a lot, but there we go. I also need to finish this up because I want to make this another thing. I want to make it like a farmer's village, like put another wall around this, make them connected kingdoms. That's kind of what I want to do here too. It's just a lot of stone mining I have to do, but I want to put a wall around it and make it all one big kingdom. And then I could do, like, over here, like on these trees and stuff, I could put like a kingdom that are like warriors and are trying to defend the jungle. I feel like that would be really cool. But I kind of like the mix of, like, the color, but then, like, the medieval build. I also built this little bridge. That was, like, right before I recorded this video. I recorded this little bridge. Like, there's a lantern here, and it's just a little bridge that you can cross this pond over. Which is great. This is the spot that I sit for my creeper farm. But if you want to know what this tower is, so I don't know if I said this in the first video or not, but my goal for this series was just to get all the advancements. And, well, I did get a lot of them. I got Return to Sender. I still haven't gotten a Ghast Tear. I might have gotten a Ghast Tear actually, but I didn't get Uneasy Alliance. I found a Bastion Remnant. I looted a chest in a Bastion Remnant. I got Ancient Debris. Obviously, I have Netherite armor. I used a compass on a lodestone. I got a full set of Netherite armor. I used the nether to travel 7 kilometers. Actually, I also have a plan for where that got me too. I got into another fortress, obviously, because I killed the dragon. I also got a skeleton skull. I've gotten crying obsidian, obviously. I've found every nether biome, but I have not gotten this achievement somehow because I actually have ridden a strider in this world, so I don't know why that's not activating. I defended the village from a raid. That was pretty easy. I got the bullseye achievement. There's a really easy way to cheese that. I obviously traded with villagers. Yeah. I have found a bunch of biomes, which is really good because it means a lot less work later. I do have to get that one, which might be annoying. I'm going to respawn the Ender Dragon and do this in the same run, though. It just makes it a lot easier. I also have to... Okay, I was going to say, because, like, I have honeycombs, but I never put them on copper. I also have to get honey, which is easy. I have to breed all the animals. That's going to be difficult. Get in the boat and float with the goat. That's going to be a little difficult. All cat variants might not be that difficult because I can just use a villager farm. I can do that when I get glow ink. I have not gone fishing in this world because fish farms are not effective anymore. Eat everything edible. I have to heal my elytra, which is fine because I can do that really simply. I literally just have to run over here, pop these cactuses in there, flick both those levers. Because that lets them, A, drain. Okay, I guess I had to... Why are those levers not working? Okay, I was gonna say, like, why are those hoppers not running? That, I was, okay. Yeah, okay, cool. That's working how we need it to now. Just needed to make sure. What can I have? Like, what do I have? I'm gonna go store a bunch of stuff, actually. Hold on. Wrong shulker box. I actually have a shulker box just for stuff I want to work with. This was an old mob farm I had because I needed gunpowder. It worked, it was just really slow. So I'm gonna go... Oh no, my storage room's here. I have spruce to put away. I have oak stuff to put away. And then I do have some birch stuff to put away too. I can put those together. A bunch of these blocks I can put away down in my other storage room. My storage room that I built in this house, which you guys are seeing the interior of now. This was really just a starter house. I didn't use it for much. But down here is my storage room that I had in here. I ripped a bunch of chests out. But I actually kind of like it because now it looks like it's been raided. So, diorite. I don't have any bamboo on me. Yeah, andesite, farming. I do have ink sacks in here, right? Okay. Sand. This goes in the concrete chest because that's the only thing I use it for. And then... Okay, cool. It's organized enough. So now we're actually gonna work on something. I am gonna build a little dock just here. But that means I need to gather my resources because I don't know what I want to do with this yet. And that's kind of what I think about while I'm getting my resources. So, we're gonna go and get some. For this, I actually want to use birchwood, because birchwood is underrated in my opinion. I feel like it can be used well in a lot of things. And actually, because of where that dock is, I want to try and also use acacia. And I know that 90% of the people watching this video are going to say I picked the two worst woods to use. But I feel like I can actually make something really cool with them. Because there is one acacia tree here, and if I get saplings from this, I'm putting way more. Because I actually feel like there's a lot of times you can use acacia really well. I'm gonna use my... Oh, wrong pickaxe. I already got one sapling. I'm actually really hoping I get more because... There we go, I got more. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go there. Now we have our birch logs and our acacia planks. We're gonna build this out. There we go, and we're just gonna build this out. Actually, I don't want it that far. There we go, okay. There's a little dock. But I feel like I can improve that. So I'm gonna come over here. Or no, it's not in here, it's down in my other one. I'm gonna grab some iron. That should be good. And I'm gonna grab bars. I don't need this many iron bars, it's just nice to have iron bars because you can use them for a lot. Like, I was actually thinking of using them for my street lights until I used, until I decided that my hooks for the lantern should be fences. I was going to use iron bars because I felt like that would have looked really good. But I'm going to put iron bars on this. And then I put those down there, and I'm going to put iron bars on that because this is where you would get your boat in. You just drive up to it and let it be. But now I'm gonna dig that out a little bit so it actually is a area to put out. There we go. Perfect. And that is a really good dock for this, actually. I also need to carve out this part of this wall, and I want to do a, like, monument up here, or like a statue or something, like a big one that you can see from here. I also want to do something, like, in back here. I want to build like a little cave or something that shows like where someone who is stranded would be. Like stranded here and couldn't find a modern civilization. But then I would have like a modern civilization somewhere else, and then maybe an even more modern civilization somewhere else. I feel like that would be really cool. Oh, there's something I forgot to show you guys. So I was flying over this one day, and I was just looking around, and I was like, this is like half a circle, and like these islands are in the middle. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it even more of a circle, and I added an island here, and I'm gonna add islands, like big islands around here to kind of like meet this in the middle and make it just like a complete circle here, where like I could also build someone who was like stranded but couldn't swim, which I feel like would be really interesting. I also flattened out all of this area, and I'm probably also going to cut out a bunch of this too, because I want as much space for builds over here as I can get. But I feel like that is a good time to wrap up this episode. Sorry it's been so long, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.